The reverse park or parallel park, as with any other manoeuvre, follows the CORA rule. That's control, observation and reasonable accuracy. Control is achieved through clutch control. Control the bite point steadily to give a slow, continuous movement. The car starts to roll backwards towards the curb. Push the clutch to the floor and use the brake to control the speed. Don't push the brake if you're still using the bite point. This would probably cause the car to stall. The observation of this manoeuvre should be up and down the road, continuously, and checking the pavement to make sure that you're not driving towards anybody. If a car approaches from any direction, just stop and wait. If they don't think they've got enough room to go past you, they'll come to a stop and allow you to carry on with the manoeuvre. Don't force somebody to wait. The reasonable accuracy for this manoeuvre is done in several different methods, but the way that I use is a 4-point method. To start with, if you position yourself alongside the parked car, you want to be about 2 feet away from the side of the parked car, just past it so that you can see its bonnet out of your window. Select reverse gear and start to move backwards slowly. Now the first turning point is when your wing mirror is halfway down the parked car. At this point the back of your car should be clear of the back of the parked car. Obviously if you're dealing with a stretch limo you might need to come a bit further back. That's your first turning point. Turn full lock to the left to get the car swinging out. As it does, make sure that you're checking up and down the road to see if there's anyone coming. Just stop and wait if anyone's coming towards you. When you get to about 45 degrees, halfway out or diagonally out across the road, that's your second turning point. You need to straighten the wheels. Don't go full lock to the right at this point. Just straighten your wheels. You then drive back towards the curb until you get close enough, about 1 metre from the curb, before you turn right. Now to judge 1 metre from the curb, use your left door mirror. You can normally see where the back wheel or the back wheel arch of your car is, and you'll be able to see the curb line behind you. You want the curb line about halfway down the back wheel arch. This manoeuvre will take a bit of trial and error. Every car is a little bit different, and different seating positions mean that different people see different things. If you come back a bit too far, you might bump the curb, and if you don't come back far enough, you'll be a bit wide when you've finished. Have a few goes, you'll find the right position to turn. Once you've turned full lock to the right, the front of the car will swing back in again until the car is parallel to the curb. As soon as your car is straight, straighten up your wheels. Now you could stop at that point, but what I recommend is to come back a little bit so that you can see the back tyres of the car in front on the ground without having to sit upright. That way you'll have plenty of room to pull away once you finish the manoeuvre. You need to make sure that you're not coming back too far, otherwise you might bump the car behind. So to sum up, you're looking for control of the car, observation and reasonable accuracy. Let's have a look how it's done from inside the car. Start by pulling up alongside the parked car. About 2 feet away and just past the parked car. Check all round, start moving backwards slowly. The first turning point is when my wing mirror is halfway along the parked car. Now turn full lock to the left whilst looking around. My second turning point is at about 45 degrees, where I'll straighten the wheels. Keep looking around. My third turning point is about 1 metre from the curb. I can see that in the wing mirror. My curb is just about halfway up my back wheel arch. So I'll turn full lock to the right. Keep looking around, looking out at the back, slowly coming backwards until I can see that I'm straight. Straighten my wheels and just come backwards to see the tyres of the car in front on the ground. Secure the car and we're done.